Vocal mics here.
This is the Mojave MA1000.
Oh, whoa.
Which is, it is a 251 capsule, but the electronics are a little beefier. It's my main vocal mic. Pretty much anybody sounds good on it. I got that early on. I borrowed one from somebody and shot it out against some other high-end mics.
And then you have this guy. This is the 47, right?
Yeah, that's the Warm 47. I like it a lot. I use it for vocals on some stuff when I want a little bit more retro sound. And sometimes I'll use it if a singer has a thinner voice.
Yeah.
And I want to thicken it up a little bit.
I love that it's just like everything's up and ready and the room still feels big, open, and clean. And then you've got a kit back here too.
I'll record a rhythm section at one time. That's about as big as a tracking session as I need to do. So I have just enough room that's comfortable. Guitar amps go to that speaker panel, and that goes to the ISO cab. Yeah, I don't record vocals at the same time as drums ever. I'll set up a little station for a bass player here. I'll have bass, guitar, and drums.
And then you got this beautiful piano over here. This is nice.
Yeah, a friend of mine just asked if I wanted to keep it here. I didn't know at first if I wanted it, because I don't just want to have a piano if it's not useful.
Sure.
But I like it a lot. I went over and played it. And so we got it over here, and I've been using it quite a bit. I usually mic it with these Stager ribbon mics.
These are microphones I have never seen before. Tell me about these.
These are Stager SR2Ns. Stager is a local company here in Nashville. I would say they're pretty close to a Kohl's. They are at most, or some retailers online, I know. So it's pretty easy to find them. The guy, I think it is one guy that makes them, or it's a small company for sure, so it might take a minute to get them. But he does distribute through some of the online retailers. I also have another Stager that is a bigger one, SR3. The SR2Ns that I have on the overheads are pretty dark. It sounds good on acoustic, some other stuff like that. I've used it on vocals. So I also use it on kick out.
All right, what's on that kick in there? Is that a D12?
Yeah, it's a D12E from the 60s. I don't buy a lot of vintage mics because I don't really want old stuff to fix, but this is one thing I haven't found a modern mic that sounds like. When I'm doing more retro soul kind of stuff, I use this on the kick in, and the Stager on the out, this Telefunken kick mic, M82. If I'm going for more of a modern punchy sound, I'll put that on the inside.
What is that?
That's an SC, I think it's a V7X. I like it a lot better than a 57, a little brighter and more open sounding. That's an old Octava MK012. There used to be a lot of those around.
And then is this acrylite? What is that?
Yeah, it's a 70s acrylite. In the kit is a 60s Slingerland. Yeah, when I wanted to get a drum kit to have as a house kit, that was the certain sound that I wanted as a producer just to have as the go-to sound.